Hi, my name is Ashley Farley, and I'm the Program Officer of Knowledge and Research Services at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. One of my main responsibilities is managing and implementing the Foundation's open access policy. This aligns well with our mission of creating a more equitable world where everyone can lead a healthy, productive life. To achieve this, we must ensure that research and data are widely shared, enabling quicker and smarter scientific breakthroughs for the world's most pressing problems. The Foundation began its open access policy journey in 2015. We are now reflecting on a decade of learnings, data, and experiences of aiming to make open access the norm. Traditional models of publishing do not currently meet the urgency demanded to address today's greatest problems. To solve them, we need bold change in the research ecosystem. This includes overcoming inequitable open access models, such as those that require article processing charges, or APCs, to create a future where funded research is immediately available to the widest possible audience. In 2025, the Foundation will roll out a refreshed open access policy to address inequitable practices in scholarly publishing and to drive broader change in the field. The policy aims to inspire a cultural shift away from prestige and privilege in publishing, towards one that champions equity and access above all. And we believe that bold changes are critical to fostering an environment where research can truly serve the global community. The refreshed policy builds on lessons learned and emerging best practices to address the inequitable publishing models that hinder Foundation-supported and other critical research from having an immediate impact on new practices, methodologies, and policies. The policy refresh will, 1, require that grantees publish a preprint, and 2, it'll cease payment for individual article processing charges, or APCs. The next iteration of the Foundation's policy will focus on creating an equitable route for all authors, whether funded or not. Otherwise, we risk perpetrating a system based on privilege. And I recommend that we shift our focus from the version of record of an article to supporting alternatives such as preprints or author-accepted manuscripts. Providing multiple routes to compliance or open access and ensuring that authors retain their rights at the point of submission is critical. It's also important to safeguard author choice from being stripped away by publisher policies and practices. The funder and research community should use its voice and influence to push back against publisher bad practices and ultimately decouple research dissemination from business models. The policy still includes rights retention language as a key component of the policy. There's no reason that researchers should need to sign away their rights to publishers. And after years of paying open access fees and conducting research in this space, we found it's nearly impossible to define reasonable publishing fees. The prestige associated with certain publishing venues results in expensive publishing, but open access does not have to be costly. And we've seen many examples and models where it has been cost-effective to be able to produce publications. Of course, while everyone understands there are associated costs, often there's little transparency into what these costs are and how they benefit the actual research. Bold and transparent changes are essential to create a more equitable research ecosystem. Together, we've ignited tangible change in scholarly publishing, but our journey towards equity and knowledge remains unfinished. And as part of our mission to promote equity for all people around the world, we must work towards a more inclusive future in research dissemination. Thank you for the opportunity to share my thoughts.